So I have always had this basic weather widget on my Home Assistant dashboard, but it has always bothered me because, especially on my kiosk, I wanted to display the time as well, in addition to having better forecast. So let me show you what I did to implement this custom weather card on my Home Assistant dashboard. There were a few configuration things that I really needed to get right in order for this configuration to work out just the way I wanted to. Let me show you what I did. So the first thing we have to do is install the clock weather card from HACS. I won't show you how to install HACS or how to install the clock weather card from HACS. There's a button in the bottom right that says download when you first open this. What's important here is that Luxon link because it shows you how the time needs to be formatted to your liking. Now, the other thing that's important here is if you scroll down, there is the full configuration with all the different elements that you can configure for this card. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that for now, and then go back to my dashboard, go into edit mode, and first of all, let's remove the old weather card. Now you can see here, I already have the custom weather card, this clock weather card installed, but I'm going to show you how to get this configured. There is no visual editor, so you have to go through the YAML code, and we'll go through this one by one. The first thing I want to change here is the weather entity. In my case, that is .ktol for being here in Toledo. I'm going to remove the title. I don't really need that, but you can leave that in if you want. The sun entity is nice because that is the little animation on the top left of the card, so I left that in place. Now what's really nice about this particular card is I have an outdoor weather sensor that I'm going to use. So I can use my own local temperature and humidity through these temperature and humidity entities in the configuration file. So you see here on the top right where it says 24 degrees, that is coming from my own weather sensor now and not from the KTOL weather station. Same thing with the humidity sensor. I'm going to use my local humidity sensor, and I'm going to show you in a second how to enable that. Right now it is not yet showing on the card. As we go through the rest of these configurations, my locale is in the United States, so I'm going to change it to that. And this is now where the time pattern needs to change. I am a fan of a 24-hour clock, but everyone else in my household likes the 12-hour clock. So I want to show the 12-hour clock with no leading zero, so just a simple lowercase h followed by a colon, two lowercase m's, space, and then a lowercase letter a to show AM and PM. The full configuration for how the time gets displayed is in that Luxon website. For the date, I like the full day name as well as format of number dash month dash year. So that's what I'm doing here. The rest of the configuration, again, just going through and showing what I want to show. Like I said earlier, the show humidity was set to false, so I set that to true here, and now it shows up in the card. That is my local humidity coming from my weather sensor. That is not coming from KTOL. The rest of these settings are fairly straightforward. The last two lines I'm going to take out because I don't have air quality sensors, at least not yet. So I'm going to remove those. I don't really need those. Now here's something interesting. When I click save, and you will see that here with the new card I just implemented, it is not a full width card. I want it to be a full width card to take up that whole space. I don't like that empty space on the dashboard. So let me show you how to set that up. We'll go back into the edit, and we're going to add the following lines. Grid underscore options, colon, new line. And now tap in, or two spaces, rows, auto, and columns, full. That will give us a full width card, as you will see here in just a second. If we save that and go back to the dashboard, voila, we have a full width card. And I have to say, it looks great on my kiosk, and the rest of my family is really excited about this new weather card.